Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash, Barakafah Yahweh, Ba'ashim Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel scattered all over the world. This is just news. It's going to be brief, straight to the point. From SuriLive.co.uk.cdn.m project, Gatwick and Heathrow. It reads, Gatwick and Heathrow red list countries from which passengers are banned from entering UK. You know, we're blocking the entries from certain countries. And it says UK travel rules have been updated with the Philippines, Pakistan, Kenya and Bangladesh due to be added. Because you know they're talking about multiple variant strands and stuff like that. Or stuff like that, you know, or yeah, just, you know. Yeah, there you go. Read this and read the scriptures. More countries have been placed on the government's red list, meaning travellers from there are barred from entering the UK unless they are British or Irish nationals. Travellers from the Philippines, Pakistan, Kenya and Bangladesh won't be allowed through Heathrow or Gatwick airports from 4 a.m. on April 9th, so I think Friday, to protect the UK from new variants of the CV. There you go. You see, so things are getting tighter and tighter, and people want to leave the country, right? People want to take the vaccine so they can leave the country. So things are getting hot. Pressure from above, pressure from below. You know, the elites are using this, you know, to scare people, to get people to submit and fold so they can bow down to their new world order, man. So let me get the scriptures. One basic scripture. This is 2nd Ezra 15. Read verse, go straight to the point. Verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So we're living in a time where there's going to be mass divisions. And you've seen the divisions, you know, beginning of the year, you know, you had people stormed up the Capitol. And also you got divisions concerning the vaccine. You know, you got people that took the vaccine, zombies, people that believe in the government and all of that. You know, people that are not quote unquote woke, as people say in the world, and they're fighting against the people that are called conspiracy theorists or anti-maxers, man. Right? So there's a division, man. And soon people are gonna be fighting. Or you saw people on the news. If you watch the news, people were fighting policemen. You know, police fighting back also, or whatever. So there is turmoil. You know, this society, this kingdom, is being divided, man. You know, Brexit. You know, the 10 toes. You know, part iron, part clay. You know, EU, America, NATO. There's division, man. UK is in division with the EU. You know, they even fighting over different productions of vaccines. You know, the EU are, you know, the political things that happen in the EU are staying away from the Astra Z from the UK, Oxford. You know, their version of a vaccine, which is all bullshit anyway, but you know, you're not supposed to take any vaccine anyway. But just showing you that there's division amongst Esau, the so-called white man. Anyways, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Yeah, they're not going to regard their kings or princes, that's their prime ministers, that's their presidents, their leaders, the officials, and political leaders and stuff like that. They're not going to regard them. So things are going to get chaotic very soon. Yeah, it's going to be like Purge out here. You know, the things that you see in the movies like Purge, that's going to be a reality times 100, man. You know, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So it's going to get brutal. And I believe you got Biden talking about gun laws and stuff like that. If they completely take guns or make laws to pass a bill to take guns away from the public, you know, that can cause a great uproar, you know. You got them Proud Boys, you know, you got them, you know, Grandmaster J guys, you know, them so-called black groups, you know, all a lot of people that, you know, anti-government or whatever form and factions they may be, you know, might start to turn up, man. Well, they will, you know, in due time, you know, and they're gonna come after all people hard. They're gonna come after the Israelites hard, but we just gotta keep preaching and teaching until we can't. You know, we're not a part of the people of the world. You know, yes, we may be against the Maxine, but we're not out there inflicting violence or anything. No, we just preach the Bible, man. We wait upon the Lord. You know, we let the Lord do his thing, you know. We ain't with the world. Yeah, so, and the course of their actions shall stand in power. And this is the main part concerning this topic, concerning this news, with certain countries being banned to enter UK. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah. A man shall desire to go into a city, might desire to go into a country, might desire to go into a continent, but you're not allowed. Yeah. Trapped. Borders closed. Or, yeah, within the city, you know, highway roads, A1 roads, locked off, blocked with military patrols around there. Yeah, you cannot pass. Prove your identification. Stay back. If you come closer, we will annihilate you. All that tension is coming, man. You know, we need to scan you. Do you have the mark? Prove it. Then you can pass. If you don't, we will, you know, turn away or we will shoot you. All that shit is coming, man. Things you see in the movies is coming. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah? This is what's coming, man. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. Yeah. Famine, lack of bread, lack of food, lack of money, lack of substances, lack of medication. People are going to go crazy because they don't have their medication. Great tribulation, yeah. It's going to be the purge out here. It's going to be purge out here. A man should desire to go to a city, but shall not be able to. More countries have been placed on the government's red list, meaning travellers from there are banned from entering the UK unless they are British or Irish nationals. News. Shalom.